All right. So how do you take your reading on a micrometer screw gauge? Now, in our last video, the video just before this one, we did see this formula. Actual reading is equal to the main scale reading plus the vernier scale reading times the reading accuracy. So once you know this, it's going to make your work much easier, right? So let's start with the main scale reading. Now, every micrometer screw gauge is divided into two sections. It has two parts, the main scale and the vernier scale. All right. We also saw in our last video that a micrometer screw gauge is used to measure, for instance, the thickness of papers or aluminum foils or tiny wires to get the diameter of tiny wires like copper wire. For instance, look at this question. Which of the following is used to measure the thickness of a potentiometer? Now, we know that a potentiometer has a Constantine wire on it, right? So the diameter or the thickness of that wire is measured using the micrometer screw gauge. So D is the option. I just need you to take note of that. All right, so back to the reading of the micrometer screw gauge. So the main scale reading will be this. So it's often read in millimeters, starting with the 0 mark. So here is 0. This is 0.5. The one below is 0.5, right? So this is 1. This is 1.5. 2, 2.5. 3, 3.5. 4. That's none below. It would have been 4.5, right? But it's 4. So the main scale reading is 4 millimeters plus the vernier scale reading. You consider this line, where this line runs through and then coincides with any of the marks on the vernier scale. So I can see this. Can you see? So you keep going from here. This is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So at the 15th mark, that's where the point of coincidence occurred. You remember point of coincidence? We saw that in our previous video, right? So this line runs through like this and then coincides with this one, right? So that means the vernier scale reading is 15 plus the reading accuracy. Now we did see the reading accuracies for these three measuring instruments, the meter rule, and we said it is 1 in millimeters and 0.1 in centimeters. You divide by 10 to convert from millimeters to centimeters, right? For a vernier caliper, it is 0.1 in millimeter and 0.01 in centimeter. Then for a micrometer screw gauge, it is 0.01 in millimeter and 0.001 in centimeter, right? Okay, take note of that. Now, because we are reading in millimeters, this will be the reading accuracy. Reading accuracy is the same thing as least count, or the smallest value that a particular measuring instrument can measure. All right, we explained that in our previous video. So the reading accuracy for a micrometer screw gauge in millimeters is 0.01. So if we sum this up, you're going to get 4. That's 4 plus 15 times this will give us 0.15. All right, and this will be 4.15 in millimeters. So the correct option is C. All right, so pause the video right now and give this one a try. Again, actual reading is equal to the main scale reading will be what? So this is 0, this is 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5. So the main scale reading is 2.5 plus the vernier scale reading. All right, so I can see this mark. Can you see this mark here? That's where the point of coincidence occurred. So you count from here. This is 30, this is 35, so this is 36, 37, and 38. So the vernier scale reading is 38, okay, then times the reading accuracy for a micrometer screw gauge in millimeters is 0.01. So if we tidy this up, you're going to get 2.5 plus 0.38, and this will give us 2.88 millimeters. So the correct option is B. Okay, so finally, tidy this one up. Now, I'm not going to show you how I solved it, but you're going to get 5.5 plus 0.28. So that is going to give you 5.78. So figure this out yourself. The correct option should be D. But pause the video and try figuring it out yourself, right? Bye.